Good morning to all traders and welcome on this Friday the 28th of August. So the Jackson Hole Symposium kicked off yesterday. The main talking point coming out of the first day of talks was the announcement that the Federal Reserve has signaled a major shift in its approach to managing inflation as it tries to do more to aid the US economy's recovery. The central bank will now target an average of 2% inflation rather than making 2% a fixed goal, giving it more flexibility. It will allow the bank to keep interest rates lower for longer, stimulating growth and help tackle unemployment. We saw market react to this yesterday, especially major pairs associated with the US dollar. Also in the news, initial jobless claims came in. It declined by 98,000 from the previous month, but still hovering around the 1 million mark per week. So this could signal the restart of a slow, gradual recovery in the US. Today is the final day for the Republican National Conference, with President Trump rejecting the claims and criticism that has been leveled at his handling of the pandemic. So this has had a slight reaction in the early morning trading session as well. So today I'm going to go through a couple of major pairs, starting with the euro dollar. So what we can see here is I want to go in on the short term today just to see what the opportunities are with the help of the Ichimoku cloud. So we've seen a move on the upside and then we're coming on the downside. So this yesterday was the move for the reaction to the Fed's announcement, but because it wasn't labeled as fresh news, because there was speculation that this was going to happen with the 2% average inflation, the market did spike up and now it's come back down again, and this is the move upwards based on Donald Trump's latest speech for his Republican convention. So what I'm going to do is just take a little fibbo just for now, just to see where we're at with the levels. So just move this along. So what I can see here is that we've had this false break, let's say here on the upside. We've come back down into the cloud, it's submerged, and now we're moving again away. So we could see another test at the 118. We've been hovering in the past few days from the beginning of the week from the low 117, and then it got up to the high 119s. So again, we've been in this bracket of an upsell, a downside, and then consolidating. We've seen this false break. So on the upside, I'm expecting to see what this line will do in the course of the day. If we do get to it, it could signal a little bit more on the upside if it does hit, if it does break, that is. If it hits and sees a bit of a resistance like it is doing now, it's a few pips away, then we could see again another move to the downside going into the cloud. So this could be a very significant move at the 61.8%, and then we'll go on to the later on in the trading day. So basically I'm going to be looking at this level and this level to see if it breaks out this consolidation zone. If we can get past the cloud up into this area, then it was a good indication to keep pushing for at least the 119 area, which is roughly about where we saw the top of this spike yesterday. So I'm going to move on to the dollar yen now. So I've got the dollar yen in focus as well. We did see again a big spike on the pair. It's again retracted, and now we're pushing upwards to go for further highs. So again, we've seen this, let's move this out of the way. So we've seen this down sell, and then we've gone slightly higher. If we just can put a small channel in just to indicate the move, that in the short term it's just starting to make its way higher. We're breaking out of this channel at the moment. If we can obviously break a bit higher, then there is room to keep going to these highs that we saw recently. So this is what I'll be looking for again. So we found some support here at the low regression. We're moving through past the cloud, past both conversion of the Tenkan and Kijun lines, and as we move up to the top area of the channel, we can see that we've had a little bit of resistance, but we've had a bit of a break. Whether it's false or not, we'll see in the next few hours. And then again, what I'll be looking for today is if it starts to come down towards the medium regression and then even lower into the cloud will have a formation here in the next few hours, then I would expect maybe to even go past the 61.8. However, on the upside, if we do keep pushing and break this, then there is room for further upside going into the trading session today. Okay, that's all from me today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now.